In this video, I'm going to show you how to apply for an ABN online in less than 5 minutes. ABN stands for Australian Business Number. It is a number that identifies your business in Australia. Please note, it does not replace your tax file number. You will need an ABN if you plan to start a business in Australia. Whether you are planning to open a cafe, work as an Uber Eats driver, start a cleaning business, be a freelancer on Fiverr, or offer your services on Airtasker or HighPages, you all need an ABN. So who should apply for an ABN? Basically, if you are being paid for your goods and services, you will need an ABN to legally operate in Australia. Applying for an ABN. So to apply for an ABN, let's go to Google and type in apply for ABN. Click on the first link and it will take you directly to the ABR website. And let's click this big yellow box that says apply for an ABN. Please ensure you read this page carefully. Please make sure this ABN is for a genuine business, otherwise you will be fined for providing false statements in your application. Once you agree with everything, click this box here and click next. As you can see, the application is split into 6 steps. Step 1, ABN entitlement. In this step, you have to select what type of business entity you are applying for. So if you are starting a business yourself, for example, starting a cleaning business or delivery for Uber Eats, then you are a sole trader. If you're starting a business company or a business with other people who will be equally invested, then you can select the second option. And the third option won't apply for most of you, so you can ignore that. If you'd like to learn more about all the options, I'll leave a link in the description to this article that explains more. However, I'm guessing most of you are starting a business by yourself, so let's select individual sole trader. Will your activities be carried out in Australia? Click yes. Have you started or are taking steps to start your activity? Click yes. What is the nature of your activity? For most of you, it will be in the form of a business, so let's select that option. Are you doing things that are consistent with running a business? Click yes. And since we're done with this page, let's click next. So this page is just a summary of what you chose in the previous pages. Just make sure everything is correct and click next. Step 2, application details. Does the applicant currently have an ABN or previously had an ABN? I would assume you didn't, so let's click no. But if you did have one before, select yes and enter your ABN in this box. Does the applicant wish to apply or reapply for an ABN? Click yes. Does the applicant have a tax file number? I would assume you do, so click yes. However, if you don't, then you need to apply for one. I'll leave a link to a video in the description on how to easily do this. Does the applicant wish to apply for a tax file number? Let's click no. Step 3, business information. Is the applicant an Australian resident for tax purposes? So you are considered an Australian resident for tax purposes if you are any of these options. So have a look through to see if you qualify. But basically, if you're an Australian citizen, permanent resident, or an international student, you are considered an Australian resident for tax purposes. So let's click yes. You can ignore this step here unless you do use a tax agent, in which case you can enter the number in the box. So once you're done, let's click next. Here you'll be required to provide your title, names, and date of birth. If you don't have a middle name or any other names, you can leave this box blank. I would strongly recommend you provide your tax file number, but if you don't have one yet, then you can leave it blank. Let's click next. From what date does the individual require its ABN? So just put in the date you need it by. If you intend for this business activity to be less than 3 months, on what date do you expect to cease business? I'm assuming most of you will be doing business for more than 3 months, so you can leave this blank, but if it does apply to you, then please provide a date. Describe the individual's main business activity. So in a few words, describe your business. For example, if you're delivering food for Uber Eats, then put food delivery services. If you have a cleaning business, then enter cleaning services. Let's leave it as food delivery services for now. And whatever you put in this box will automatically pre-fill that category for the next part. So if you click on this box, you can select the option that best matches your main business activity. So in this case, food delivery service for restaurants seems like the most accurate option. Does the individual operate an agricultural property? I'm gonna assume you don't, so let's click no and click next. So where is your main business location? The country will be Australia, of course. Please enter the business address. If you're running a business at home, you can put in your home address. So if you're an Uber Eats driver or operate your cleaning business from home, then just put in your home address. Is the individual's postal address the same as the business address? If it is, then click yes. Please provide your business email address. If you only have a personal email, you can provide that, but it may be a good idea to create a new business email so your life is more organized. What is the telephone number for this location? Just give them the best number to contact you, so probably a mobile number. Also, you can click this box if your email is the same as the previous one. Then click next. So this section has been pre-filled for you, so you can move ahead. Here they are asking you again for your best contact details. You can provide them a mobile number, email address, and choose your preferred language. And just click no for more contacts. Let's click next. Step 4, associate details. Please note step 4 is only applicable if you selected company or partnership as your business entity. If you selected sole trader, then you will automatically skip step 4. Step 5, reason for application. Why is the individual applying for an ABN? So if you're opening a cafe, flower shop, or some sort of physical shop, then you can select new business in Australia. If you're delivering for Uber Eats or offering cleaning services, then you can select contractor. Please have a read of these conditions that you are agreeing to. Is this the individual's first time self-employed as a contractor in Australia? Click yes if that's the case. Then once you agree with everything on the page, click next. Step 6, declaration. This is the final part of the application. You're almost there. So it says here, we suggest that you print a copy of your completed application for your records, as you will not be able to print a copy after submitting this application. So you can go ahead and select print form down here and have a read through your application to ensure everything is correct. Please note you are risking a big fine if you provide false or misleading statements in your application, so make sure you read through everything carefully to ensure it's correct. And once you're happy with everything, enter your name and position held. You can just put sole trader and provide the date of declaration, which is today's date. And once you're ready, press submit. And that's it. Congratulations. If everything went well, you should receive your ABN immediately. However, in some circumstances, they may require more information from you. And if this happens to you, just cooperate with them, be patient, and you should get your ABN soon. I wish you all the best with your new business. By the way, if you enjoyed this video, then comment the word hustle down below so I know who you are. And if you're new around here, what are you waiting for, mate? Subscribe to the channel and join this amazing community. I plan to make many more personal finance videos like this in the future, and you don't want to miss them. And on top of starting a business, if you also want to learn how to invest in Australia, then check out these videos on the screen. And as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.